Chapter 2: Energy, the fuel of all that is. Energy is everything. This isn't just a metaphor, it's scientific, spiritual, and vibrational fact. All matter, all thoughts, all experiences, all beings are forms of energy in motion. You are not just made of energy, you are energy, structured, sentient, and sovereign. If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. A famous quote of Nikola Tesla. In this chapter, we return to the foundation. Before we can fully explore vibration or frequency, we must first understand energy not as a theory, but as the living current of life itself. The first Hermetic Law, the principle of mentalism, that says that the all is mind, the universe is mental. This is a quote from the Kybalion. All energy begins in consciousness. Thought is not passive, intention is not invisible. Every inner movement becomes outer experience. This is the truth behind manifestation, intuition, somatic awareness, and energy medicine. When you understand the mental origin of all energy, you begin to reclaim your power as a conscious co-creator. Energy is projected, shaped, and commanded by your field, which is governed by your beliefs, emotions, and embodied presence. Your thoughts are not random. They are frequencies that shape form. Your emotions are not weaknesses. They are data, vibrational feedback revealing alignment or distortion. To master energy, one must first master awareness. Science speaks. Energy is never lost, only transformed. Physics confirms what mystics have always known. The law of conservation of energy states that energy cannot be created or destroyed, only changed from one form to another. Your life experiences are not random. They are energetic expressions, transformations of inner states into outer events. Emotions become body signals, beliefs become behavior, thought patterns become life patterns. This is not woohoo, it is wiring. Your electromagnetic field records and transmits every signal you allow, amplify or suppress. When you shift your internal energy, your outer reality begins to reorganize. Energy hygiene. What you carry, leak, absorb, or store. We live in an energetic ecosystem, constantly exchanging signals, impressions, and information. Real-world examples. Energy transfer. You walk into a room after an argument and feel the heaviness. Energy leakage. You overextend, people please, or suppress your truth and feel drained. Energy stagnation. You avoid an emotion or delay a choice and feel foggy or blocked. Energy absorption. You unconsciously take on others' emotions, projections, or expectations. Energy hygiene is not optional, it's essential. You are already transmitting and receiving energy. The only question is whether you're doing it consciously. Grounding, breathwork, and boundaries are not self-care trends. They are acts of energetic integrity. Interactive moment. The field test. If you've ever walked into a room and instantly felt the energy shift, you've already felt the field. Let's make it real. Think about the last time that happened and drop "I felt that" in the comments so the tribe knows you're energy aware. Every "I felt that" lights up the grid. Let's see how bright we can make it. Embodiment. Your body as energy map. Your body is not separate from your energetic experience. It is the vessel of it. Each cell pulses with bioelectric life force. Your fascia, muscles, and nervous system store unprocessed energy, often from trauma, conditioning, or repression. This is why healing is not just about mindset. It's about somatic liberation, allowing energy to flow intelligently and safely through your being. Your body is your first feedback loop. Listen to its signals: heat, tightness, fatigue, shivers. They are energy in motion. The body never lies. It speaks the language of truth through sensation. Case study: biofield science. Modern medicine is beginning to catch up with what ancient healers have always known. According to peer-reviewed studies in biofield science, the human energy field can be detected using devices like squid magnetometers and GDV photography. Emotional trauma produces measurable distortions in the biofield. Modalities like Reiki, sound, and frequency therapy measurably influence heart rate variability, inflammation, and even cellular repair. Energy is information in motion, and information wants to be understood, not suppressed. Dr. James Oshman, energy medicine researcher. The bridge between science and spirit is no longer imaginary, it is measurable. Quantum field and zero-point energy. Beneath all form is the quantum field, a vast ocean of potential energy. It is what physicists call the zero-point energy, the fabric of existence humming with infinite frequency. Mystics know it as the unified field, the Tao, or the divine matrix. It is the source from which all phenomena emerges. You are not separate from this field. Your consciousness interacts with it constantly, collapsing possibilities into physical experience through attention and emotion. When you focus on fear, the field organizes around contraction. When you focus on love, it organizes around expansion. The field does not judge, it mirrors. Sacred geometry of energy flow. Energy moves in patterns: spirals, toroidal fields, fractals, and waves. These shapes are not random. They are the architecture of life itself. From galaxies to seashells, from hurricanes to your heartbeat, the same geometry repeats. The spiral of evolution, the golden ratio, the torus of balance. Your own biofield mirrors this geometry. At the center, the heart, where energy flows in and out, constantly balancing giving and receiving. When you live from coherence, you move in harmony with the cosmic design, not against it. Geometry is the archetype of the beauty of the world. From Johannes Kepler. Collective energy fields. We do not exist in isolation. Every thought, word, and action contributes to the collective field of humanity. When you raise your frequency, you shift your environment, and your environment shifts you. Meditation studies have shown measurable reduction in crime rates and violence when groups meditate on peace together. You are both an individual and a node in a greater grid of consciousness. Your coherence uplifts the collective, one stable heart field at a time. DNA, photons, and the light within. Your DNA is not just a biological blueprint, it is a light conductor. Quantum biophysicists such as Dr. Fritz Albert Popp discovered that DNA emits photons, measurable particles of light, which carry information throughout the body and into the field. These photons follow the signal of your thoughts and emotions. The universe supports order, alignment, and resonance. When you think coherently and feel harmoniously, your DNA literally emits more coherent light. You are luminous, literally lit from within. A radiant, self-effulgent being constantly communicating with the field through vibration, sound, and intention. Those photons have a tone, a resonance. Together they create a living symphony, and your DNA is the conductor. This symphony is your energetic signature. Before you can cross from one energy field to another, you must align to it, not by chasing or forcing, but by lighting up your field and holding resonance. The breath is the bridge, heart-brain coherence is the launch pad, stillness and presence are the stabilizers. The body is the receiver, transmuter, and amplifier. By aligning with your inner harmony, you activate the cosmic blueprint within and become more authentically yourself. By being honest with your emotional weather, processing belief, emotions, and limitations that no longer serve, you reclaim your creative power. Each moment of awareness recalibrates your field. Every emotion integrated becomes light. And in that coherence, you communicate clearly with the universe, as light speaking to light. Activation moment. Light up challenge. Pause here. Place a hand on your heart. Take one deep breath and picture your cells lighten up with golden light. If you felt even a flicker, comment, "I am lit" below. Every heart that lights up adds another spark to the collective field. The emotional frequency scale. Emotions are frequencies. They emit measurable energy patterns that either constrict or expand your field. Dr. David Hawkins' calibration scale showed that emotions like shame, guilt, and fear lower coherence, while love, joy, and peace amplify it. Each emotional state is both a signal and a doorway. When you choose awareness over reaction, compassion over judgment, you literally change your vibration, and your biology follows. Integration and sovereignty. Energy mastery is not about control, it is about coherence. It's about being the calm axis in the storm, the stable frequency in a shifting field. When you become aware of your energy, you stop being a victim of circumstance and start becoming a conscious participant in creation. You stop leaking life force through drama, resentment, and fear, and begin directing it through purpose, gratitude, and truth. This is spiritual sovereignty in action. Reflection prompts. Where do you feel energy most clearly in your body? And where is it stuck or numb? What does energy integrity mean to you in daily life? Have you noticed times you're taking on others' energies or moods? What pattern or emotion most often distorts your field? How can you cultivate coherence as a lifestyle, not just as practice? If this transmission resonated with you, take a deep breath now. Feel your heart and drop "I am lit" in the comments to anchor it in the field. Your awareness is your power. Your coherence is your service. You are the living light remembering itself. If you're feeling this transmission, don't stop here. Explore the Energy is Everything series next to deepen your mastery of vibration and sovereignty. If you're ready for one-on-one or group work, the links are in the description below. These containers are sacred spaces where we align, stabilize, and expand your field together. Remember, Every share, every comment, every like isn't just algorithm fuel, it's energy in motion. When we come together as a resonant tribe, we don't just shift timelines, we bend the field. Drop "We are the field" in the comments and let's light it up